Hey, welcome to the Final Frontier. It's your boy, Final Frontier 101. So, let me get the vibes a bit lower for this one because we are kind of going on a bit of a rant here. I just want to say my life is like a counterweight balance. It will get good in one area and really bad in another. Balancing vices is an uptaking of adulthood. Well, to me, drinking, smoking, hell, pornography, all these things are flaws and they aren't good. But you also got an understanding our flaws make us human. If I was writing a character and I just make them good at everything and completely perfect, Mary Sue, that's not a compelling character or a story for people to follow along or relate to. Nowadays, I find that with the advent of social media and the times with this generation, people portray their strengths and feign their flaws so much. I think that everybody wants their piece of the pie. They want their cake. They want to make their cake and eat it too. People want the perfect relationship now, the good job now, the family, the house, and all that shit now. Nobody's having patience and stuff. Everyone is just rushing up that ladder and not looking down. Over the last 5 years, last year, I've lost a lot of friends, a lot of people I thought gave a shit about me over the last year, recently, and year and a half during my transition. My transition out the army was rough. I went from a soldier to a truck driver to scooping up chemical shit. The shit I do now, it's like this game I used to play as a kid called Super Mario Sunshine on the GameCube. It's like you clean up all the shit, all the sludge on the island, minus the monsters. You clean up goopy shit all the time. You know, he has the flood and stuff. You have like your scoopers and all this whole shit, and you use hoses, vacuums, tubes. You use the same shit pretty much. Anyway, also I made like this dumb comic is called The Unlucky Sevens, which I discontinued, and I made like 60 pages, and I deleted all the shit because it wasn't up to snuff. And I'll try to show some of it, scroll through some of the pages of the stuff that's on my Steam. All the original files, all the original content, the whole project folder's gone. I deleted this shit because it's over. I'm not making any more of that shit anymore. That's the only existence of it is on the Steam page, and all the posts on the Instagram have been deleted. The sketchy style with only white and black and hatch marks was me trying to imitate Kentaro Miura's style from Berserk, the creator of Berserk. That dark gothic style with the hatch marks. To the best of my ability, it probably looks like fucking shit, but it was worth a try. So, yeah, man, I love Berserk. I was hooked on that manga. I was caught up on it on, even 2016 and 2017 with the shitty CGI and stuff. I was caught up on that shit too. The Berserker armor, man, I was locked in on that stuff. I was kind of bummed out when he died back in 2021. Another one I love was Made in Abyss. I liked that in the anime, manga, ReZero, Hunter x Hunter 2011. This is my favorite. I watched it like 4, 5, 6, 7 times. I love that thing, man. It's great when I watch it. It's like I don't get tired of watching it. I just enjoy watching it. The story going, sort of becoming mature and become like a darker character and his friends. Kurapika, Killua, and Leoria. It's a great story though. And Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I enjoy that one too. That's like my number 2. But first would be Hunter x Hunter, Berserk, and then Full Metal Alchemist would be the third probably. The game we're gonna be playing in the background is gonna be probably Let It Die. It's by Grasshopper Manufacturer. But the main person people know is Suda51. He's like a gaming legend, but more underground, more underrated, I guess. They compare him to the likes of Kojima, the creator of Metal Gear Solid, Another one you could probably compare it to is probably Deadly Premonitions Hidetaki's Hero. Or, I'm just going to pull up some Japanese names to say Shinji Mikami, who worked on Capcom's Resident Evil and directed Evil Within, which is one of my favorite games because I love Evil Within. Like all the bosses, everything, the hospital, the psychological setting of it is just cool. It's like, and a bit of Silent Hill 2, I guess. I like Silent Hill 2. But Evil Within is one of my favorite games. The Japanese game design and direction has a unique flavor and aesthetic to it. I usually gravitate towards Japanese style games, usually. Because of just the design elements and, playing Nintendo and stuff. Certain things. I didn't play mature PlayStation games until later in high school and shit. And I got into it. I got more into that stuff and manga, anime and shit. That's where I like to go with it. I'm gonna switch back and forth between these things. It's not really gonna be one line. I'm gonna hop back and forth between things, so stay with me. The game Let It Die. On the topic of letting things die and letting things go, the philosophy, the hidden meaning in the game I found is you make these really so you get to any character you make in any game, you level them up, give them clothes and grind them, and you get attached to them in the process of struggling to get that character up and developing them. In this game, you level them up to let them die and get new ones. That's the progression the game throws at you when you get into it. And if your character dies, you can lose them and everything, but you don't have to really save them. Nobody's forcing you to be the hero here. Death metal, to me, is like a symbolic metaphor for like a quarter in an arcade machine. It's literally the setting of the game is in an arcade in a post-apocalyptic Japan, and in the game it's like you're climbing the Tower of Babylon with multiple floors. I think about it like descending the floors of Made in Abyss, but you're going up and there's different levels and shit, but there's an elevator to go back down. Let's get back on topic. So your dilemma is to let that character die and become a hater, or put another quarter in the machine and keep playing along with the game. You can kill the hater and get your stuff back, or just use the gold you get for free out on a run to pay a retrieval, which other options. But what I'm saying is I'm a guy that puts quarters in a machine even when things aren't working. The hardest thing is letting that little piece of you die so you can move along and be something else. On the topic of relationships, I'm bad at keeping them. Woman, I can't have them. I got 3 older sisters, only boy in the family, youngest in the family growing up. Was mama's boy. Thank goodness they're all doing good. And, I see them doing well and stuff. That's great and stuff. Over here, doing all right. It's just, it's different, though. Even in the Army and outside, since I got out last year in May, before that, 4 or 5 years ago, since high school and COVID, been just quiet, like a solitary individual, just learning that I creep people out, I make them uncomfortable, I make their skin crawl. They don't really empathize, they pity me. I don't really understand what I'm missing, where I'm supposed to be at 22, how much of man I'm supposed to be if I hit the gym more, draw better, hope for change. Why am I trying to hold this thing together with duct tape, trying to salvage something out of this thing? These people, everywhere you go, are just obsessed with themselves and their perfect image. They got to set up these cameras and ask for other people's permission and approval, sweating and licking ass and spit shining shoes for this little sliver of social acceptance and just the cohesion to just fit in. and not really, you know, be much of anything. If nothing, I thought I could maybe get to know somebody, and maybe I could. But the song in the game has verses from the band called Winnie. Let It Die is hopeless. Let it die, make a difference. Then it has like a bridge chorus. Can you really show your colors? Is insane. Then we will be seeing through the blindness like this. Who's looking for disaster? Who's looking for disaster? So close to perfection. And then ends with Let It Die. We're not that close. Never really that close to it. I really thought this was the person I should throw all my attention to. I always throw myself at problems when I can't solve them. With the question of love, I find myself throwing myself at them and gladly accept rejection. Because I've kind of expected it at this point. Nobody wants me. If I couldn't really meet anyone's expectations on that front, the best I could do is let it die. Because I wouldn't have done a thing anyway. It's pointless. In the title of the comic laid a self-fulfilling prophecy. The unlucky sevens, you'd be lucky but cursed with luck in the wrong way. That the triple sevens cancel out and it becomes a curse. Like the sevens rolling on a slot machine. You roll sevens, it's lucky. You roll sevens, it's lucky. You roll sevens, it's unlucky. Sevens cancel out. Feel like I'm cursed. Doesn't feel like this happens to other people, and I know that's just a perception bias or whatever by me. But when I don't know what the answers, I don't know what the answer is, and there's no one to turn to, I just act out, and I got out of character. That's what happened in the army. It was just I was just a quiet, nerdy, reserved person. Like grew up in the suburbs, suburban area, and I'm not particularly confrontational. I'm an appeaser, a peacemaking individual, like a people pleaser, if you want to say. But when I get in that downward spiraling mode, I get heated. My chest burns. I flip a switch and become a different person and give everyone a problem. To me, everyone just becomes strangers and they all get in my way. The army was in my way. All that shit happened almost 2 years ago or a year and a half ago back in 2023. And it was that simple of I'm not taking this shit. All my life, I blank letter on a desk. The quiet guy nobody really likes made problems, was cutting himself. Before 2 weeks ago, back then, I'm talking about back then, not 2 weeks ago now, but 2 weeks ago, like a year and a half ago back then. And then now he disappeared. Everyone's saying, I'm glad you're here. Let's start doing anti-SUI awareness meetings and make it a whole big thing. Don't be my friend out of obligation. Don't pity me. I just wanted a way out of there. Like a compressed spin, like a spring with a lot of pressure on it. Like a compressed spring, I could feel it like my spring was going to pop out with the army. You just can't go, hey, First Sarge, I'm getting tired of working here. I'll give you 2 weeks notice, and they just let you leave. No, you gotta be crazy, or you gotta be broken. So I played my best crazy person I could. I got into character with the cutting. Sideways, you wanna live. Vertical, you wanna die. Scored that motherfucker up. My arms looked fucked up for weeks, like war scars, like a fucking bear mauled my fucking arms or some shit, or like a fucking big cat scratched it or something. The knife was dull. It was a bitch to get down, get the fluids running. The scary part was that I wasn't actually crazy before doing it, but in the process of imitation, I can't forget the endorphin rush that came in mid like second or third slash, and the pain disappears. But it's not healthy at all. Don't do that shit. Seek therapy. My head's been fucked up a little bit. And that long ass process in its entirety took 7 months for them to work the process of getting me out. I had to do like a sort of punishment and shit. And then they were trying to like reincorporate me back into it. And I was like, no, and like it's kind of like they're just like, no, we can fix this, we can fix this person, we could, and that shit is just no, and I had to give them a hard time, which I'm not really used to, but it's just fucking yeah. Just, from August of 2023 to May of 2024, when I finally got out, it kind of dragged that process. By that point, I had another year left on my contract. If I was still in, it would be now, this year, in June and May 2025, would have been my ETS, the end of service date, when I would actually have gone out. But got it a year. Got all my parents' place of stuff. I might do trucking again, but I actually be able to go home each day and get paid more than I'm getting paid, or was getting paid, for doing regional or Swift. That's the part about trucking I hated. They make you sleep in those trucks when you're new and don't know no better. I don't want to be in that damn truck 24/7, 365 days out of the year, snow, sleet, and rain, making me drive to the densest parts of fucking New York and Cali where the traffic is not trucker friendly. Every lane is backed up, lane to lane. It's packed with fucking cars and traffic. Like, I'm okay with Chicago on most days, but I could barely handle Detroit and St. Louis. When I was getting those fucking loads with Swift, man, that shit fucking sucked balls. There'd be no fucking parking for your truck. You'd fucking just be driving, be low on hours or some shit. Can't fucking get a trailer. Shit's backed up and clogged. It's not fucking properly maintained. A lot of bullshit. And a lot of dumbass fucking dock placements and shit. Just doesn't make fucking sense. Detours and horseshit. It's so much you had to fucking deal with, and yeah, I don't know. Trucking just fucking turns it fucking turns me off a bit. Trying to think about doing trucking again and shit, but at this place, I know it's gonna be it could be a lot better if I do it, but I don't know. And I have to go to school to learn manual stick shift and then shit to get the automatic restriction off my CDL. Yeah. And back on tangent, just getting bored. One thing I could do as guys, just get my money up, I guess. Even if not, that trucking shit is decent where I work, even without the trucking. I mean, a regular job is, you could just work overtime with the bonus pay all the time. It's really good. You have like emergency ER shit. You get called. I'm on call on certain weeks, not on call other weeks, and you go home on the weekend and you're not bothered. You go home. Usually you stay it's 8 hour on a regular short day when it's down. On a regular day when business is up, it'll be like a 10 to 12 hour day. Clicking the overtime, you get called on something, easily go up 19, 20 hours in a day, and it'll be like that sometimes. And so you're clocking bonus pay times the 1.5 the base rate. It's good. It's good enough that I don't have to fucking consider getting in the truck to make it. So it's fine, and it's kind of cozy. On another note, not to throw money down and put my balls on something, because I'm a horny fuck. Honestly, that's probably another reason why. But hey, man, a guy's gotta live, my guy. Gotta go out there and go do some fuck shit every now and then. I ain't got nobody hold me back. I wasn't looking for hoes. I was looking for a nice relationship. I don't know, man. Another inspiration for the comic, I guess. Maybe my mindset was Atlas's Sega's game called Catherine. They have a Tower of Babel. You climb in his dreams, and you got to choose between Catherine with a K, which is law, law, and a regular normal relationship, and Catherine with a C, which is chaos. And it's just wild. And I want balance and shit, man. Like a good relationship and shit. But damn, I got a timer and a mean streak in me. So, like, no more of that, like, I'll figure it out. I can fix this. Nah, like, hell nah, let that shit die, motherfuckers. Think I look like Shimmy more motherfuckers told me I'm down horrendous. I need to stop and go look somewhere else. I don't really know her that much, though. I might not even know her as well as I thought, to be honest. I want to hold on and be present and available as a guy. But, you know, honestly, just come off wanting or needy, and they don't really want or aren't looking for a guy like me. Anyway, my bad. I don't really know what the fuck this is. Goofy ass update video, you know, where the fuck do I think the channel's going? I do pre-recorded footage. It goes through the Xbox screen capture thing, and I record the mic audio tracks with Audacity, and I make my edits using an application called Clipchamp. The little glitch transitions on Sodical, which are included in the Clipchamp thing, it just fits so well. Dead by Daylight is an on and off thing. It's honestly, you know, the fan base is so divided. I don't even know if you can get a fucking audience playing Dead by Daylight, because just survivors versus the killers, and they only want to watch survivors playing and see a killer playing. And, oh no, you're slugging, blah 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 blah. You can't fucking, you should, like, what's this proof? No skill to play, blah blah blah. It's like so much dumb fucking bullshit. It's just, I don't know if you can fucking play DBD, honestly. Just, like, I'm just playing what I enjoy. I just love playing Sodico, because that's my thing. And whenever I do gameplay or anything, it's gonna be in games that I enjoy, and I'll play the games I actually like and see if there's something I can get into, and I'll just keep doing that. On an end note, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I've clearly badly fucked up in the past and made mistakes like anyone else, and I've got flaws, clear ones do, but no one's perfect. And judge not before you judge yourself. Bob Marley. And Sublime, the Sublime song, I learned it from that. I like the song mostly. She's a cool girl. I just wish she wanted me like I wanted her. Amen. Let it die. I'm hands off of that love me not type shit. What's next for me right now? I don't know, and I don't know the answers. I'm still feeling myself out on this one, and look like this is the end of the line. See y'all final out. Peace.